Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable individuals and families with autism or other disabilities the opportunity to maximize their abilities. Over the past 15 years, we have grown from an idea to a full community of professionals serving the Central Florida community. We're excited to share our favorite memories, tips, and experiences with you. And we hope to inspire you to get involved too. Ready to get started? Let's dive in.
Hello, OCA family, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Margaret, COO of OCA, and I'm so glad you're back for another episode. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest, our Adult Program Department Head, Mary. Welcome to the show, Mary.
Thank you.
Mary is an avid softball player, playing with, what's your team?
The Vipers.
The Vipers. She has 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and she has blessed us with her presence since May of 2015. She has been an excellent leader, and she got us through a pandemic and has grown our, what was once called the AVT, Adult Vocational Training Program, is now the adult program that has 3 different tracks. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so tell the listeners a little bit about what you do here.
Well, I supervise up to 15 staff, providing services to about 38 individuals with developmental disabilities. It's a very rewarding job, and I love it.
What's the age range of your participants?
Age 22 and up.
And up. Mm-hmm. What's the oldest participant that we have right now?
The oldest participant we have right now is 54 years old.
Okay, so that's quite a diverse group.
Yes, it is.
And what are the 3 different tracks that we have here at OCA?
We have our companion group, we have life skills and job skills.
Okay, so what drew you to OCA? Because I know you've worked other places with adults with developmental disabilities, but why did you come here?
Well, it was funny because the CEO of the company was at a meeting one day, and I have a friend that was in the same meeting. So she actually heard a lot about OCA, and she heard all the good things that Sylvia was talking about. So she came back and told me, and I applied, and I've been here ever since.
Shocking. We haven't run you out. So what is your favorite part about working at OCA?
This is the most uniquely different place I've ever worked. I love that it's very family oriented, and like it's a blessing to come here every morning.
Do the dash, the monster dash. 'Tis the witching hour to break in your favorite costume before the trick and treats. Stop for a spell this October with your family, coworkers, and friends at OCA's 4th annual run event to benefit services for people with autism and other disabilities. This year's Monster Dash includes 3 ghostly affairs, a 5K, a kids' fun run, and a family stroll that's a quarter-mile lap. Ready to be the ghostess with the mostest? Sign up today to race, give a donation, or become one of our spooky sponsors at gooca.org/monster-dash or click the link in the caption wherever you're listening to our show. We can't wait to walk, run, or roll with you October 14th at 7:30 a.m. in Blue Jacket Park in Baldwin Park.
So for those of you that don't get to work with Mary, Mary is very, very passionate about what she does. She has put a lot of efforts into improving our processes because she values the gains that each adult makes on a daily basis. And it's really hard for her to not have favorites. And sometimes I think they're all her favorites.
Absolutely.
But why do you choose this population?
I don't know. For some reason, I'm just drawn to it. I connect very well with these individuals, and I think this is my calling, actually.
So you dedicate a lot of time to understanding the uniqueness of each person. What's your process in determining the goals for an adult in your program?
I spend a great deal of time with the individuals, and I get to learn them. I get to ask them questions on what they want to do. I also get feedback from the staff who spends time with them also. So we come up with goals for them, and everything seems to work out well.
I think it's working out great. What is one lesson that this job has taught you that you think everyone should learn at some point in their life?
Well, I've learned so much while I've been here, and I think I'm learning a lot more every day. But I think there's actually two things that I've learned, which are patience and humility.
So we've done a lot of things with these participants over the years. Can you label one or two things that have been like your favorite adventure?
My favorite adventures, like there's so much every day and there's so much diversity. I think that watching them decrease behaviors, there's been a lot of behaviors that we've worked with here. And I think that watching us diminish pretty much some of the behaviors has been great.
I think that's wonderful. Well, thank you, Mary, so much for joining us today. And thank you, audience, for tuning in to this week's episode. If you have a question for Mary or any of our staff, send us an email at information@gooca.org. If you want to find out more about OCA, log on to gooca.org, follow us on Instagram at OCA for You, and follow us on Facebook at OCA, a special place for special needs. And to make a free and immediate impact, leave a review on our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share it with a friend. See you again soon for another episode of OCA, a special podcast for special people. OCA.